Hi guys, all done, going downstairs. Right, it's wash up time, then I'm going to do my sandwiches, then I'm going to do the apple pies. So wash up first. I'm probably going to have to boil the kettle because I didn't turn the water heater on in time. You can hear the boiler going now. It's probably only been on about 10 minutes. I just totally forgot again. I do it every time. Right, kettle should be there, kettle's there, it's all filled, ready. Oh, guys, right, should we start this washing up? I'll try not to cough too much. I've got Snoopy there, you can see his bum, just in the doorway. There he is. There's Sooty, just come up behind me. Can you see Soot? Oh, yes, Soot. Right, so let's extend my stick and I'll put the peg on there, guys, so it doesn't come down. Up a bit, and right, the peg's on, it should be okay. Oh, I've got both of them. Do you want to go to the garden, guys? Got it. Good boys. Off you go. Right, boys are out. Oh, it's a bit fresh out there again, guys. But right, see if I've got any hot water. Like I said, I'm boiling the kettle, so if I haven't, I can use that water. I'm not having a shower tonight. I had a shower last night. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'll have a shower tomorrow night and do my hair tomorrow night. And I'm over halfway through I'm halfway through my week now because I'm only working 4 days this week. So I've done 2, so I've only got 2 to go. So I've got Tuesday and Friday Eve to work. Oh, it is probably hot enough, guys. Right, empty the sink first. There. If I get everything out of the sink first, then I can get the bowl in there. That goes there. That one goes there. Right. Just about. I might add a little bit of hot water from the kettle, but I think it's not too bad, guys. Pretty close. I've just got to get the plates out of the washing up bowl. I've got loads of plates, guys. Here we go. Right, I've got the bowl back now. Right, twist you back again, you can see what I'm up to. There you go. Right, cutlery first, guys. Right, I think that'll do. Right, what I said I was going to do last night and I haven't done it, guys, so I'm going to do it now. Get my hair caught in my earrings here. That's better. I'm going to put my apron on. I bought an apron to wear for doing the washing up. I didn't get it yesterday because it was in the doggy day room, hanging on the back of the door, and I thought I'll get it in the kitchen ready for today, and I forgot. So let's go and grab that now, then I can put my apron on. I've got it over here, guys, hiding behind the door, look. There it is. Right, I've got my apron. Let's see if my boys are there yet. Yes, they're here. Come on in, guys, in you come. Good, boys, in you come then. You're not having anything yet, you can go and sit down. I've got to do the washing up first. You're way too early. Right, let me get the washing done, then we can worry about everything else. Is it going to stay there? Yes, of course it is. Right, I'll take the cardio. I forgot black cardio just to keep my arms warm, guys. I've got a blue shirt on. It's like a ribbed shirt. I don't know if you can see the ribbing. Right. It's like a blue ribbed shirt. Can you see it on my shoulders? There you go, you can sit on my arms, look. It's blue ribbed, little round neck, short sleeves. I could tuck it into my jeans, but I haven't. I pulled it over the top, guys. I was wearing the cardi just to keep my arms warm, but I'm warmed up now, so there we go. Get my hair out. I might put my hair in a bow, in a ponytail, guys. I was going to keep getting in the way while I'm doing the washing up. And I always keep my hair bands on my wrist. Here we go. I won't do it tight, I'll just do a couple of loops, that will do. That's one. That's two. That's lovely, guys. It will stop it falling into my my face while I'm doing the washing up. Right, so what happened today, guys? It was a good day. Got to work spot on time. I messaged Peter. Now this is quite funny what happened with Peter. I always message Peter, just say good morning, how are you, that sort of thing, and Peter will phone me back, because Peter can't actually send messages because he's very shaky on his hands, so he can't push the buttons on his phone. So he's got a really basic phone. I mean, it literally makes calls, that's all it does, and it will receive messages, and that's it. So I sent him a message this morning. I said, morning Peter, how are you doing today? And I didn't get any response. Now, that's sometimes because he's having all the residents have a shower once a week. And I thought, Peter's possibly having a shower today. He hasn't told me, but it was probably him having his shower. So I didn't worry about it. Anyway, just before dinner time, Peter phones me back. And I've got a specific ringtone on my phone for Peter. So when it rings, I know who it is before I even get my hand on the phone. So I answer it and I say, hi Peter, how are you doing? He goes, right, he said, I'm sat up. He said, I'm looking out the window. The sun's shining. It said, it's really nice. And I said, Peter, I said, are you telling me you've only just got up? Because this is what he says to me every morning. He goes, don't forget he can't hear me, guys. He goes, I've had me breakfast. He said, and he said the branches aren't moving, he said, so there's no wind. He said, the birds are in the trees. I said, okay, Peter. I said, have you only just got up, Peter? He said, right, I'll speak to you tomorrow, he said. I don't know. I think he just forgot that I'd phoned up early and just returned my call late. But yeah, that's funny. He just can't hear what you're saying. So I didn't bother messaging him back, but at least he could hear my voice, but he can never actually understand what I'm saying. Anyway, that was quite funny. So, right, what was I saying? Where were we going with this? Oh yes, so the drive to work was absolutely gorgeous, guys. Really, really nice. I was driving very carefully. I was driving like Miss Daisy this morning. The reasons I was driving like that was because yesterday when I came home from work, as I backed into my drive, I thought I'd picked a stone up because there was a grating coming from my front brakes as I backed into my drive. I thought, what's that? So I had a look, and shock horror, my front brake pads on my passenger side were on the metal. And I thought, oh my gosh, and I only serviced the car in January, so only 3 months ago I'd serviced the car, and the brakes were fine. So I thought, right, so what we're going to do? So I thought, well, I'll have to get some pads straight away because I'll need the car to get to work. So I drove to work. I was using the handbrake to slow me down and stop me, trying not to touch the foot brake. If anything, I'd just dab the foot brake so it would bring my brake lights on so people would realise that I'm actually braking, but I was using my handbrake to slow down. And I managed to get to work no trouble at all. It worked really well. Now, once I got to work, I got some brake discs and pads. And then after I finished work today, I drove home and I went up to my workshop and I fitted my discs and pads, and it was one particular pad. And what had happened, I think, is the pad had got stuck. And because it had got stuck, it wasn't returning and it was dragging on the brake disc all the time and it tore the pad out. All the other pads looked virtually new. So yeah, so I've ended up having to buy new discs and new pads. So I made sure everything was freed off, put the new pads in all greased up and ready to go. But I will keep my eye on it just in case it's something else. But that was I didn't need that. Anyway, that's all done. Ooh, I just managed to pour water all over my foot. Hang on, I wasn't paying attention, guys. there you go, there's suds everywhere now. So yes, I've done the brakes, so that's good. So I did those and I drove the car on a little road test just to make sure everything was okay, so that's lovely. So I'm back to normal again, so back to normal for tomorrow. The actual day at work today was really good. The new technician we've got, he did do some more training today, but then he was in the workshop this afternoon, so he's in and he's going. He's started to do MOTs at our site, so we got him signed on. I got him all fired up and I showed him around on the MOT equipment, so he knows how to use it. And yes, so that's lovely. That takes the pressure off me, because then I haven't got to do all the MOTs anymore. He can do them as well. So that was really nice. I managed to get 4 sales cars cleared up today that I was working on. So that was lovely as well. So the whole day went really nicely. It was lovely and sunny first thing this morning, because when I got to work I opened all the doors as I usually do. But because I'm working in the main workshop and not working by the doors, it's a bit nippier in the main workshop than it is working in the sunshine. So I'm pleased I had my woolly pully on. I didn't get down to t-shirt, but I think if the weather carries on like it is, then yes, it shouldn't be too bad. And I have got my fan. I've got a big industrial cooling fan that I use at work, and it's the envy of the firm, because it's a big massive thing. I splashed the cash when I bought this, because we were told we could have cooling fans. The firm wouldn't supply them, but they said they've got nothing against us buying our own cooling fans. So I bought this one, and I've had it now 2 or 3 years now, guys, and it's really good. It's a real big industrial one, and I'm the envy of the workshop, because this thing is like a tornado when you get it going. And most of the garages I've worked at, when they heard that I'm going to be moving on to another garage, they've all said, "Can you leave your fan?" And I said, that's a no. So I've got it all set up ready. So that was lovely. So I've got my new, because I'm working in a new bay at the moment. I've moved from my original bay where I was working to a new bay, and so I've got it all set up nicely now, so that's really nice. So I've got, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's cheese day, so it should be a normal day as far as I know tomorrow. I don't know what the extra work, I don't know what the workload for tomorrow is, but with 3 of us now, it shouldn't be too bad at all. And we should hopefully get some of these sales cars cleared up, because I did really well today. I cleared 4 sales jobs up today, so that was lovely. And hopefully, if we can keep, with 3 of us there, we can get lots of these sales cars knocked out of the way, and that will clear the way for more retail work. And yes, really good, guys. What else can I tell you, guys? I'm trying to think of something else I can tell you. Having a look round for inspiration. The water leak I had in the downstairs shower room hasn't reappeared. Last night before I put the boys to bed, I mopped all the floor in the doggies' day room, so it was all lovely and dry. And then checked again this morning, nothing, dry as a bone. So I'm just going to have to keep my eye on it. I just don't know why we suddenly got this bubbly water appear in the downstairs washroom. No idea at all. So I'm just going to have to keep my eye on it and see if it reoccurs. So that's good. That's good that it hasn't reoccurred, but it hasn't answered where it came from to start with. Oops, right, that goes there. Right, and yes, I have put my wheelie bin out. I did that as soon as I got home tonight, because tomorrow's my wheelie bin day, and I always forget to put the flipping thing out. So today I was really good. As soon as I got back from work, I walked down the alleyway between the properties into the back garden and got the wheelie bin out as soon as I got home. So that's done, and I've made sure it's full of rubbish. It's all ready to go. I did that this morning before I actually went to work. I emptied the bins, so all the bins are empty in the house, and the wheelie bin is full, ready to go. So I'm really good. I'm getting organised now. So I should have a short week this week. And then obviously we've got Easter looming, guys, so I've got another 2 short weeks, because we get the Friday and the Monday off. So that means I'm going to get another 2 short weeks as well, so it's going to be lovely. I don't mind working 4-day weeks. I'd much rather work a 3-day week, but 4 is all right. I won't turn that one on, turn that one down. Sooty, stay with me. Can you see? You can't see, can you? You see it's on the floor, look, by the freezer. He's just sat there. He knows it's going to be cheese day, and they love cheese. Both my dogs love cheese, but they also love my apple pie crusts. So that's why Sooty's staying there, I think. He knows what's coming. Oh, I had a message from a young lady called Catherine last night. So it was lovely to hear from you again, Catherine. And Catherine has offered me some advice on the employee and employer rules and regulations, if you like, what you can and can't do, and things you can and cannot say. And she messaged me last night, and so that was lovely to hear from you again, Catherine. So I wasn't sure what Catherine was up to because it had gone a little bit quiet, but she's still out there, so it's lovely to hear from you again. Wait, one door. And another thing I've got to do, and I haven't done yet, and that's somebody else who'll be watching this, and that's a young lady called Rachel. Now Rachel lives in Stowmarket, and she's very close to me. I live in Loughton, and she's literally half an hour away from me, guys, so that's lovely and easy. And we meet up. I usually meet her once a month. We go for ooh, drop me glass then, guys. It's all right, didn't break it. Usually go out for a dog walk, so that I've got to arrange, and Rachel's been very good. She's waiting patiently for me to get in contact with her, so I will do shortly, Rachel. Just trying to work out what I'm up to, because I've got a few busy days to get through first, but I shall sort out a date and get in touch with you and see if that's okay with you, but I haven't done so yet, so that's another one I've got to sort out. I said also to my eldest sister, because I saw my eldest sister on, is it Saturday or Sunday, guys? Can you remember? I think it was Sunday. Yes, it was Sunday. My eldest sister messaged me to ask me where I was, and I was around my mum and dad's cutting the grass. And it was fortunate that I'd actually stopped cutting the grass at the time, and I was emptying the grass box, and I heard my phone ring, because otherwise I wouldn't have heard over the lawnmower. But she said, "Where are you? Can I pop round and see you?" And I said, "Well, I'm at mum and dad's." And I thought she was going to say, "Oh, I'll pop up and see you up there." But she didn't. She said to me, "Oh, well, I'm going up the garden centre." She said, "I'll pop round yours on the way back if that's okay." So I said, "Yes, that's fine." But I also said to her, when she did turn up, I said, "We need to arrange another walk, because I haven't been out for a walk with my sisters since before my operation, guys. We had a walk probably maybe a month before I went for my operation. My sisters did come round to my house. We had to sit down and talk about how it was going to work out, as in getting me to and from London, which all changed right at the end anyway, guys, because the idea was that my sisters were going to drive me down to London, and we were going to catch the tube in, and I was going to go to Harley Street. And what happened in the end was that my appointment at Harley Street was first thing in the morning, guys. I had to be there for 7 o'clock in the morning, which would have meant my sisters would have had to get up extremely early to get me there on time. So I said to them, instead of doing that, what I'll do is I'll catch the train down on the Sunday, and I'll sleep at London for Sunday night, and then I'll make my way by the underground to the doctor's surgery in Harley Street, and then my sisters were going to come down later in the morning. They were going to, I prepaid their, is it the ULIS charge? And these, what's the other one you do? Oh, there's all these charges in London, isn't there? Congestion charge, ULIS and car parking. So I sorted all that out, so I prepaid everything for them. And they came down a little bit later. I had my op done first thing in the morning. I was actually having the operation done at 8 o'clock in the morning. I got there for 7, went through all the checking in procedure and got myself all dressed up, ready to go into surgery. And then I was all done at 8 o'clock. I think I came to, I probably got the time when I came to on my camera, because I took a photo as soon as I came round. So that will have the time. I think it was probably somewhere around 9:30. I came out of the sedation, and there it was. So I was very quick. I was first thing in the morning. By the time they said to me that you can go, you can leave, you need to get your relations to come and pick you up, because you weren't allowed to leave on your own. You had to have your relations come and pick you up. I messaged my sisters to say I'm all done, and they've said I'm ready for collection. Whenever you're ready, you can come. Well, they'd only been in London for about an hour, so they'd only just parked at the car park, got themselves into London, and then I phoned them up to say you can come and get me. And they did. They literally turned around and came straight back and picked me up. I thought they'd have probably spent maybe a few hours in London and then come and pick me up, but no, they came and picked me up straight away. So it did work out really well in the end, although I was really car sick on the way home, guys. I didn't actually be sick, but I just felt really bad. I think if the journey had been much longer, I would have been really ill. But I managed to keep myself together, but I did feel poorly. Right, let me just sort my cutlery out, guys. There we go. Right, I've got enough room for some more plates. So that was the last time I actually saw my sisters together, my elder sister and younger sister. It was the day they picked me up from London. They dropped me off, and I've seen my elder sister, obviously this Sunday just gone, but not my younger sister. And I did say it'd be lovely if we could get together and have another one of our walks, but my elder sister said, well, my younger sister, or our younger sister, she said, is going away for a week's holiday in this country with her partner, and then after that she's going to go and see her son in Canada for a couple of weeks. So probably won't be able to arrange a walk this side of that. I don't think. It'll probably be maybe a month or two down the line, I think, before I can actually get a walk with both my sisters. But anyway, I've dipped my toe in the water, and I'll keep pushing and see if we can finally set some kind of date on it. So that was lovely. That was on Sunday. I saw my elder sister, so it was lovely to catch up with her. And fighting for space on my drainer again, guys. Right, let's do these. There we go. So it's been 7 weeks now, 7 weeks and 1 day since my surgery, guys. That doesn't sound possible, does it? So next Monday will be my 8 weeks or 2 months since my surgery. Wow. And I felt good right from the get-go. After having the surgery and to where I am now, I haven't felt any pain at all. A little bit of discomfort, a little bit achy under the breasts, but other than that, I felt nothing at all. Wearing a seatbelt now, I wear a seatbelt as normal, whereas before I was actually tucking it under my arm, under my breasts, because it was rubbing on my breasts and it aggravated them, so I was tucking my seatbelt under them, but not anymore. I'm wearing my seatbelt as you should do, so that's really nice. So I'm back to normality, and it's almost like, of course I can't not think about them, but they become norm. They're the norm now. you know, to go and have a shower and things like that, and it's just the normal now, and it's so nice, so lovely, so lovely. Right, what else can I do? A couple more bits, guys, and then I'll leave the rest for a second wash, because I've still got the dog's dishes, and I've got some saucepans to do as well, guys. But I'm going to finish this, make my sandwiches, and then after I've made my sandwiches, I'm going to do the apple pies. Have my tea break. Then I can have another clearing up time tomorrow. But don't forget, I have got to have a shower tomorrow. I need a shower tomorrow, and I've got to do my hair tomorrow. Lovely. Right, I think that'll do for now, guys. Right, I've stacked everything on the sides as far as I can. Empty this water. There we go. Just letting the bubbles go down, and then I can rinse the bowl off. There we go. Right. Right, there we go. Just put that there. I'm paddling around in water here, guys. I've got a wet foot as well. But the apron worked a treat. At least it kept me dry, guys. Right, sandwich time. There we go. Can you see my little sooty down there on the floor? He's waiting patiently. Right, gloves can go away. You're a good boy, sir. Right. I need a breadboard as well now, guys. Right, so cheese, guys. Cheese it is. I didn't show you my scales in the bathroom, did I? I forgot to show you. I was going to show you how much I weighed. I can do that later. Don't worry, I will do. Right, here we go. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. That leaves me that leaves me enough for breakfast tomorrow. And I'll get another loaf out tomorrow morning after I've had breakfast. So I've got more bread for the sandwiches the day after. Lovely. So I've got on and that one. Oh dear, guys. Oh, pardon me, please. It's been a good day, but it's been a long day. Right, here we go. Right, there's my sarnies. I can hear Snoop. He's heard the cheese. Look, you watch. Here he comes. That's the cheese grater, guys. Lovely. Okay. Somebody messaged me yesterday, made me laugh, and they said to me, "This is what the 21st century is coming to." He said, "We're sat here watching somebody do mundane tasks," and it was a fella who sent the message. And so I messaged him back, and I said, well, you're sat there watching it. I said, what's the problem? I said, you don't have to watch it if you don't want to. But yeah, I thought that was quite funny. Oh dear. I had a look to see if I had another reply from him, but that was quite amusing. These people moan, but then they still sit and watch them, guys. And as I've always said, this is purely documenting my everyday, Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and back to work on a Monday. It's just my life, guys. This is what I do. This is what I'm doing. You've seen where I've got to so far. I've still got lots of plans, guys, which you will be informed of as time goes on. But having a lovely time doing it all. So my next thing obviously coming up is Abby and Paul on Thursday. And then the next thing after that is a birthday party, which is going to be in the Lake District. So I'm going up to Lake District for 2 or 3 days. Looking forward to that. That's with the boys. The boys are coming as well. And that's going to be the Scottish Angels and myself and my boys all going to meet up. That's going to be great. It's going to be really good. And hopefully Donna should have her eyes all sorted out by then, because she's got cataracts and she's having her eyes sorted out at the moment. She's had one done and we're still waiting for the second one to be sorted out. So hopefully by the time we all meet up in the Lake District, she'll be good to go with some good eyes. Right, oh, look down there on the floor. Right, mind yourself, please. Right, a little bit in the grater. Right, hang on, guys. Right, that's it, guys. That's all you get. Right, the boys had their little bit of cheese. We don't give them too much because they're going to be having their the apple pie crust in a moment. Let me spread my cheese out, guys. I don't tend to put anything with my cheese. I just love cheese on its own. I used to sit and eat cheese and crackers all the time. Jacob's crackers and some cheese. Sit in the garden. Oh, it's lovely. Absolutely lovely. So hopefully that won't be too far off, guys. I'm going to be able to start doing that again. And hopefully my garden should be a little bit nicer this year. I'm hoping I'm going to get it around a little bit better this year. Last year it was just, I had so much to do and I just hadn't got the time to do anything to it other than cut the grass. Grass, yeah. Weeds, I think the word is. Weeds. Right, here we go. Right, let's get this chopped up. A little bit of cheese here for you guys. Here you go, so another bit for you. There you go. Right, that's it. Sandwiches are made. There we go. Right. Here we go. Done, done, done. Right, just need to get the cling film, guys. I've got to do my little muffins as well, so I'll get my tuck box while I'm up this end, which is here. Right, got my tuck box. Here you go. There's that. Perfect. Right. Sorry, Sooty. Oh, sorry, Snoop. Thought it was Sooty I've kicked. Sorry, fella. Right, that's the sandwiches wrapped up. I'll just get my my muffins out, guys. A couple of muffins as well. And I can start thinking about my apple pies. I'm sure my boys are thinking about that as well. Right, here we go. These are blackberry. They're mini muffins with blackberries in them. Sorry, blueberries, get it right. And they're really nice. And they come from Aldi. And I'll buy a big box of them. Right, that's it. Right, that's all ready for packing. They're my little mini muffins, guys. And they're really nice. Right, you ready for this, guys, to go? Right, we're done. So I can get my tuck box made up. My tablets for tomorrow. One, two. I need a spoon for my yoghurt tomorrow as well. So I'll pop that in there now, just in case I forget. Tablets for tomorrow. That's it. We are sorted, guys. That's got to go in my file. Right, we're nearly there. I need the lid. Right, that's all made up. Right, let's do my apple pies, guys. There we go. Can you hear my dog still on the Snoop down there? Sooty stood there. He isn't sniffing around though. Mind please, Snoop. Good boy. Mind yourself. Mind. Dropped it. That one and custard. Right, nearly done, guys. Right, apple pie time. This is what my boys have been waiting for. 2, 3, 4. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, another little bit there. Right, this is for my boys. Come on in, Snoop, over here. Good boy, sit down there. Stay, stay. Yes, good boys. Right, the boys have got their crusts. Can you see them there? Just twist the camera a little bit more. There's my boys. Right, and while they're doing that, I'm going to get my apple pies in, guys. Get the nuke, and then I can go and sit down and have my supper. Right, can I put these away, please, Sooty? Thank you. Right, apple pies are on. Get a spoon up this end, just put this in the recycle, and 1 spoon. Right, here we go. There. Right, I need to put a hook in here, don't I, guys, to hang my apron on. There you go. Don't know where I can hang it. Need a hook. Maybe if I put a hook up here, do you think? Maybe hook on the wall there. Be nice and easy. So maybe I'll need to get a hook. You can get stick-on ones, but I'll probably drill it and put a proper hook in the wall. I need somewhere to hook things in here. I hang my towels over the cupboard door, but I can't really do that with my apron. So I'm going to have to find myself a hook. How are we doing? Nearly there. Ah. 2, 1, 0. There, we're done. Nice stick, please. Right, guys. I'm going to go and sit in the front room with my cardi on, and I'm going to have my apple pies, and then I'm going to come out a little bit later and do a putting the boys to bed. So stay tuned, and I shall see you then. Oh, here we go. There we go. Right, we're in. Oh, that's better. Right, I'm going to sign it now. I love you all to death, and I shall speak to you a little bit later. Okay, bye-bye.